So in this video we'll talk about stretching. Should you stretch before workout, after workout, or both? So I wanted to clarify this topic, so it's going to be a quick video. The first one I wanted to cover is the different kind of stretching. So the first one is called dynamic stretching, as known as warming up. So it's basically a control movement that's going to allow you to get ready for a certain exercise. So for example, if you do that one, it's going to warm up your wrists. That's a dynamic stretching. Same thing for that one, for the elbow. Same thing for that one, for the chest and the shoulders. So the idea here is that you want your body to be warmed up for this exercise. So if you're training chest, you want your chest, your triceps, your elbows, your wrists to be warmed up so you can do these movements. So the idea with dynamic stretching is that you want to do that before you actually do the workout or before you do the exercise, because it's gonna heat up your muscle and make you ready for it. And research has shown that it's gonna improve your athletic performance, it's gonna increase the blood flow in your muscle, and it's gonna reduce the risk of injury and improve your range of motion. So just so many benefits. So try it out. And I'm sure a lot of people get scared of doing it, or at least they do it for like just 2 seconds. You know, they just do that, they do this, and they're done. You actually want to spend at least like 5 minutes to 10 minutes to warm you up. You all, like, don't be scared to sweat when you're doing that, because I'm sure a lot of people are getting scared of decreasing their performance because they're warming up too much. But the idea here is that if you warm up properly, you're gonna be getting better performance. But of course, you don't want to just like warm up and get straight to your exercise, because the warm up is gonna actually like activate your muscles, so it's gonna still like fatigue you in a sense. But you want to warm up, wait a little bit, and then get started with that exercise. So that's kind of the idea. So dynamic stretching before the workout, so before the exercise, and then static stretching. So that's the one I wanted to talk about, and that one is when you hold a certain position for a certain amount of time. So 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, a minute. That's what most people do in yoga. You know, you hold a position. So for example, here this is a static stretching, here this is a static stretching. So the idea here is that you want to lengthen the muscle. So it's the opposite of that one. That one, the dynamic stretching wants to warm up the muscle, the static stretching wants to cool it down, right? And lengthen it. So in that sense, that's why you want to use it after workouts. And research has shown that if you use it properly, it's going to allow you to, same thing, increase the range of motion, actually have a better posture. So for example, when you do a lot of like exercises, you want to make sure that your spine is being lengthened properly, because otherwise you're going to be compacted and it's going to have an effect on your spine, and same thing, you're going to improve your flexibility. So many benefits, but you have to be aware that if you use that static stretching before workouts, it's going to actually decrease your performance. So research has shown that if you do that before a workout, it might actually decrease your performance and also might increase the risk of injuries. Because if you think about it, that static stretching is cooling you down. You don't want to be cooled down when you're starting a workout. That doesn't make sense. You want to be actually warmed up, and that's why we use dynamic stretching. So that's why you have to be aware. I see a lot of people doing that thing before workout, like stretching your triceps before doing something. Actually, you want to do the opposite. You want to get warmed up. So it's pretty much the video. Dynamic stretching before the workout, static stretching after the workout. But I wanted to cover another point, which is fascia stretching, and I'm sure you've heard that term before. So some experts say that fascia, so let me take a step back actually. So fascia is a connective tissue that is around your muscle. So here you see the muscle, but basically around it is the fascia. And some experts say that the fascia, if it's not being, that is basically limiting the growth of your muscle. So they're saying that you can actually stretch the fascia that's going to allow you to have more muscle growth. So there's not a lot of research backing that, but there is, for example, bodybuilders that used to say it would be very useful. So for example, Arnold Schwarzenegger used to do, for example, dumbbell flies, and at the end of a set, he would just hold the position for 20 seconds or 30 seconds. And back in the days, which, you know, research wasn't even like a thing before, he used to say that it will allow you to have better definition, better room for your muscle to grow. So, you know, that's something that was known back in the days, but right now we're trying to understand it with science. And basically, of course, having a better range of motion in any kind of movement is gonna allow you to have more muscle growth. But unfortunately, the science doesn't say that it's related to the fascia being stretched out. It's actually just related to the muscle, the muscle building process, but not the fascia itself. So So when you do a movement, try to get as much range of motion as possible. So if you're doing a barbell curl, go all the way down, all the way up. Same thing with like a bench press, same thing with squats. You want the movement to be proper, but we are not sure if it's actually because of the fascia that is being stretched. So that's pretty much it for the video. I hope you understand it well. I mean, it was pretty simple, so now you get the idea. And thank you so much for watching. On to the next one.